Your person is undergoing a profound transformation, one that stems from a deep and sincere love for you. They are maturing emotionally, mentally, and even spiritually, and they are doing this because they truly want to become a better version of themselves, not just for their own sake, but for you and the connection you share. They are no longer content with being passive or inconsistent. Instead, they are actively seeking to become someone you can depend on, someone who leads with integrity and purpose. They want to show up in your life as a steady, grounded partner who can be counted on to provide not just support, but also peace, protection, and emotional safety. More than anything, your person wants to be productive and focused. They are learning to take accountability for their actions and choices, working hard to cultivate a healthy mindset and lifestyle. This period of change isn't being forced on them, it's coming from a place of love. They are realizing that in order to take care of you in the way you deserve, they must first learn to take care of themselves. This self-awareness is new to them, but it's growing stronger every day. They are shedding unhealthy habits, letting go of toxic influences, and distancing themselves from any distractions that might keep them from becoming the person they know they can be. One of the most significant shifts happening within them is that they are learning to trust. They're trusting the bond they have with you, trusting in the natural course of your connection, and choosing to no longer worry about the opinions of others. What matters most to them now is how they feel about you, and that feeling is strong, unwavering, and deeply rooted. They admire the way you carry yourself, and they see you in your full Empress energy. To them, you are the embodiment of grace, strength, and self-sufficiency. You've proven that you can take care of yourself, your responsibilities, and the people around you without depending on anyone. That level of independence and self-mastery is incredibly attractive to them. Your person longs for a mature partnership, one that is built on mutual respect, emotional support, and genuine connection. They don't want something superficial or fleeting. They want something real, something lasting. And in you, they see the ideal partner. One of the qualities they find most captivating is your kindness. You have a generous spirit, a humble heart, and a willingness to help others that sets you apart. Even though you may be well off or successful in your own right, you never carry yourself with arrogance. Instead, you lead with compassion. You are the kind of person who takes pride in uplifting those around you, whether through your words, your actions, or simply your presence. Your ability to inspire and care for others is something they deeply admire. It's important to note that this wasn't always how they saw you. Before truly getting to know you, your person may have misjudged you. Perhaps your confidence was mistaken for arrogance, your assertiveness seen as bossiness, or your independence interpreted as aloofness. They might have thought you were snobby or self-centered. But all of that changed once they allowed themselves to see the real you. They now understand that behind your strength lies a soft, loving, and compassionate soul. The more they've come to know you, the more they've fallen for you, not just your outer persona, but your heart, your values, and your authenticity. Now, your person finds it nearly impossible to take their eyes off you. You occupy their thoughts constantly. They reflect on your time together, imagine your future, and dream of what it would be like to build a life with you. The idea of you being with anyone else is unbearable to them, not out of possessiveness, but because they feel such a strong, natural desire to be your protector, your provider, your emperor. They want to stand by your side, not just as a partner, but as someone who complements your Empress energy with equal strength and stability. In truth, they see you as their match, the person who balances them, challenges them, and brings out the best in them. You inspire them to grow, to evolve, and to dream bigger. They feel incredibly fortunate to have crossed paths with someone like you, and they don't want to take that for granted. They're willing to put in the work, to rise to the occasion, and to meet you at the level you deserve. This transformation they're undergoing is more than a phase, it's a commitment, a declaration of love, and a step toward a shared future. They're ready to lead with purpose and love, to be someone you can truly count on. And above all, they want you to know that their feelings for you are real, deep, and growing stronger every day. From the very beginning, your actions and intentions were always pure, sincere, and filled with nothing but genuine care and love. You offered me something real, something honest. But I now realize that I was the one who brought uncertainty into our connection. I was lost in my own confusion, tangled in unresolved aspects of my life, and unsure of what I truly wanted. Instead of acknowledging the truth of what you were offering, I let my fears and doubts cast shadows over your love. In doing so, I disrespected you, not by any dramatic gesture, but by questioning your love, your loyalty, and your presence in my life. And for that, I am truly sorry. These days, I find it incredibly difficult to get through the nights. Sleep doesn't come easily, and when it does, it's shallow and restless. I wake up thinking about you and fall asleep with the same ache in my chest. My thoughts keep circling back to us, to the silence between us, and to everything we left unsaid. I try to focus on other aspects of my life, on work, on responsibilities, on distractions, but nothing holds my attention for long. It's like there's this constant emptiness that follows me around, a hollow space where your presence used to be. Being without you has shown me just how incomplete I feel without your love, your companionship, and your understanding. I need to be honest with you about something that I should have expressed long ago. When you came into my life, I wasn't looking for anything serious. I didn't think I was ready for commitment. My heart had built walls around itself, convinced that it was better off alone than risking another disappointment. But you changed everything. Your love had this quiet strength that disarmed me. Slowly, without even realizing it at first, I started to change. I began to feel things I hadn't felt in a long time, things I wasn't expecting. You awakened something real inside me. My intentions may not have started out clear, but my feelings for you became undeniable and deep. I understand your silence now. I know it's not because you don't care, but because you're hurt. I see now that your quiet is full of pain, and I hate that I'm the reason for it. We both know what created this distance between us. It wasn't a lack of love, but a lack of communication. That silence, those unspoken thoughts and feelings, became the barrier that pushed us further apart. And that is what hurts the most. Because deep down, we both cared, but we didn't know how to express it in ways the other could truly understand. Love, I'm in a place of deep loneliness right now, and I know you might be feeling the same. We may not show it outwardly, but inside, we're both carrying so much emotional weight. I don't know how to say this to you without sounding dramatic, but I genuinely feel terrible without you. The days feel longer, the nights feel colder, and nothing seems to have the same meaning anymore. I miss your voice, your warmth, the way you understood me even when I had no words. No one else could ever offer that kind of emotional connection. No one else can fill the space you once held in my life. You were my comfort, my calm in chaos. You knew how to handle me when I was overwhelmed, when life felt too heavy. Even in my silence, you saw through me, you understood what I needed even when I didn't know how to ask for it. That kind of understanding is rare. That kind of love is once in a lifetime. And I took it for granted. I convinced myself that maybe I could move on, that I could find someone else to ease the emptiness. But I was wrong. I see it so clearly now, no one can replace what we had, what you gave me so selflessly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doubting you, for questioning your love, and for not recognizing the depth of what you brought into my life until it was gone. I thought I was protecting myself by keeping my guard up, but all I did was push away the one person who genuinely cared. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I realize now that real love isn't about perfect timing or perfect circumstances, it's about being there for each other, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. So, here I am, vulnerable and honest, hoping you'll hear my heart. I don't expect immediate forgiveness, and I'm not asking for things to go back to how they were overnight. I just want you to know the truth, that my feelings for you were and still are real. That I miss you deeply. That I've learned from the silence, and I'm ready to communicate, to understand, and to love you the way you deserve. You are irreplaceable, and I hope, truly hope, that it's not too late to make things right. Your partner sees you as their mirror, a reflection of their truest self, the one person who truly understands the depths of their emotions, desires, and vulnerabilities. To them, you are not just a partner, you are the only person who can fulfill their emotional and sensual needs in a way that feels both natural and profound. There's an unspoken bond between you, a kind of intuitive connection that transcends mere words. You have this remarkable ability to tune into their unexpressed needs, to sense what they long for even when they can't articulate it. You understand their silence as much as their words. You know what they want, not just in moments of passion, but in the quiet spaces of connection, in the everyday rhythms of life. Even if they don't openly reveal the depth of their feelings, make no mistake, your partner is absolutely crazy about you. You captivate them on every level. You awaken something inside them, emotionally, mentally, and physically. The way you carry yourself, the way you understand them without judgment, and the way you love without conditions turns them on in a way that no one else ever has. To them, you are everything they've ever wanted, wrapped into one whole, complete package. One of the qualities they admire most about you is your confidence, your unwavering belief in yourself, your body, your boundaries, and your values. You carry a sense of self-worth that doesn't scream for attention but radiates quietly and powerfully. This kind of confidence isn't just attractive, it's magnetic. It draws your partner in, deeper and more intensely, making you the centerpiece of their private thoughts and fantasies. You've become the safe space where they can be vulnerable, the fire that ignites their passions, and the muse that fuels their dreams. Your ability to nurture and love with authenticity further solidifies your place in their heart. You offer a kind of love that is both grounding and uplifting, a rare balance that makes them feel seen, heard, and deeply valued. Your emotional availability and compassion make them feel safe, and your willingness to grow inspires them to evolve alongside you. As you continue to pour love into yourself, through self-care, personal development, and the pursuit of your own dreams, your energy becomes even more irresistible. The more you become enthralled with your own life, your goals, and your purpose, the more your partner feels the urge to claim you as theirs in the most devoted and loving way. Your self-love doesn't threaten them, it motivates them. It pushes them to become better, to rise to your level and create a more positive, empowering presence not only for you but also for the world around them. Your light inspires their growth. You might find yourself questioning whether they truly feel all of this, especially during moments when they're quiet, distracted, or distant. But don't let those fleeting doubts cloud the reality of their devotion. Beneath any temporary silence or hesitation lies a deep, unwavering commitment to you. Your partner is more invested than they may be able to express in words. They have chosen you, not because they need you to complete them, but because with you, they feel more whole, more alive, more understood. They believe, perhaps more than anyone else, that no one could possibly understand you the way they do. And they take pride in that. They've taken the time to study your soul, the way your smile fades when you're overwhelmed, the words that bring you comfort, the small gestures that lift your spirits. They know your weak spots, your emotional triggers, your quiet insecurities, and they don't see them as flaws but as doors into your heart. To them, these vulnerabilities are sacred. They want to protect them, cherish them, and be the person who helps you heal, grow, and thrive. What makes your connection even more powerful is the purity you carry, the sincerity in your words, the honesty in your intentions, and the goodness in your heart. This purity is everything to them. In a world filled with superficiality and fleeting attention, you bring something real, something enduring. Your authenticity shines through, and it reassures them that their love is well placed, that their trust in you is not in vain. Your relationship isn't just built on attraction or emotional compatibility, it's built on mutual admiration, respect, and a deep sense of emotional safety. Your partner not only desires you, they see you. They see your strength, your softness, your brilliance, and your fears. And through all of it, their love remains steady. So, continue being who you are. Keep nurturing your dreams, loving yourself, and growing into the person you're meant to be. In doing so, you not only deepen your connection with your partner, but you also lead them closer to their own highest self. Because when they look at you, they don't just see love, they see inspiration, hope, and the most beautiful reflection of who they aspire to be.